All right. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. All right. You know what? Yeah, absolutely. What the fuck? That was oh god damn it! I swear that was different. Oh, hold up! I'm getting a phone call, y'all. One second. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. Not the phone call. The phone call was fine, but the special poem. I think that was an actual thing the first time, with like blood on the page, wasn't it? And now it's just like, fuck you, fucked up Sprite. All right, sure. All right, let me sit up. Let me regain some of my lost pride here before promptly losing it again. Okay. So obviously we want to go. Oh god. Obviously we want to go with Yuri. You know, Monika not available. She's not on our little screen here. So we just picked the big words, right? So let's see. Judgment, contamination, covet, incongruent, heaven sent, melancholy, we're getting it, man. Oh, come on, give me the perfect score. Let's go. Just end it. Hey, perfect Yuri. Perfect Yuri. Perfect. All right, let me slouch again. I'm ready for the screen pop. Why the fuck did I do a webcam? God damn it. All right. Hi again, Euro. Had to see you didn't run away on us. Haha. Yeah, fuck you, Monika. Oh no. Okay, I just moved the game a little bit. Hopefully it doesn't lag on your end. Nah, don't worry. It might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. Hey, listen, man. I'm all for Yuri, man. Listen, no matter what I do, these girls, some of these girls are gonna hate me. I gotta choose my enemies. Yuri has knives. I'm not gonna fuck with her. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Okay, all right, it's okay. I hate this game. I hate this shit. Thanks for keeping your promise, Hero. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Whew. Thin ice. Thin ice. Well, of course, we're gonna do Natsuki. I don't know who's gonna be available next. I guess we'll see. I mean, I definitely have to do her route at some point. But we'll see. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monika. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. I'm sure. In more ways than one, I'm sure. Holy fucking shit. Monika? You're, kind of blocking your Okay, well, I don't really know how it works yet, Solid. So I mean, definitely whenever I get a chance. Fucking Monika. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into her seat.
I'm sorry, Yuro. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay?
Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance.
Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read?
Well, can't really say no either way. You said I'm in this club now. Only feels right for me to do something like that if you ask.
Wait, I didn't mean it like that. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess.
Remember when this game was like really sweet and cute and everything? I don't. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try to be part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to.
Are you sure? Just felt like... Well, as vice president and all, I should help you get started on something you might like.
Yuri reaches in her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book and thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted.
How's this girl accidentally being so cute? You even picked out a book she thinks I'll like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monika to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Okay, I thought they cut the music for a second. Not that it matters, this game don't give a fuck. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. That only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable.
Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. I'm just rereading a bit of this, so...
That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm.
I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious.
Oh, just curious. Excuse me. How come you have two copies of the same book?
Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean...
Okay, she's being just as cute as the first time. But will it work now? Everyone's gonna stand in our way of courting Yuri. I think I see how this game works now. You choose someone to go after, and all the other girls respond by like having a problem with it, and you have to like deal with that, and then each time you reach an ending, it fucks with you and depresses you, but you're still pursuing the same girl. That's the impression I'm getting. It's just so hard to appreciate the cuteness now because I'm so on edge. Like, I am so, like, fucked up from what's going on. I can't wait to be vindicated by watching a Let's Play when I finish. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon.
I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story.
Is that so? What's the story about anyway?
Well,
I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover.
Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs.
That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere.
Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Yoro?
This girl crazy. But she's our kind of crazy. No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry.
I hope so.
Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Just that this kind of story.
It's just that this kind of story.
You know what, Kay? I was thinking that. I was wrong a couple times before about things being different about the horror story and another thing, so I wasn't sure what to think, but it seemed like she got a little more detailed with the graphic, gory part of it, yeah? Yeah, that's interesting. It's hard for me to remember, but I'm glad you brought that up.
It's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a stranger perspective.
And in general, she's talking about it more, I think.
When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil.
Okay. Alright. Cool, then suddenly, whoa. Okay. Why did a font just scared me? Okay. Alright. Yeah, okay. Paying attention to all the details seems like it would be really great after going back. Like all the little differences.
I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. Haven't lost interest or anything. That's the Lancelot. Arthur!
Well, I guess it's alright then. I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem.
Please, be upfront, darling.
And I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts.
Here it comes. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? Damn it, I thought I could cheese it by checking the history. Nope. Well played, Doki Doki.
Kind of forget to pay attention to other people.
So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. Oh my gosh. Yuri, they're even making... our precious Yuri. They're making her... Oh my gosh.
Please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry.
I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. Literature club after all.
That's true.
In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Ouch. Ow. Okay. That's fucked up, man. This is fucked up. Oh my gosh. I can't even explain to you why this is affecting me so much. I think I'm just like, I'm really sensitive to like sound, and when I'm immersed in something, I don't do well with horror movies if you cannot tell. Jump scares are a no-no with me, so that probably explains it.
I mean, you don't have to, but...
Haha, what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's.
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm a little apprehensive.
I'm sorry. Not that I don't want you to. It's something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone.
I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything.
Alright.
Open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Would it be cheating if I went back through my footage to see what she said? I think so. I don't think I've earned it yet. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? Oh, fuck me, dude. Need some more water.
I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... AHAHA.
Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of them.
I suppose so.
Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page.
Here.
Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. As if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision.
Are you ready?
Eh?
Let's turn the page.
Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her.
That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do. Because you've been so patient with me.
Yeah. Is that also a meta point? I don't know. That's a bit better, so I can sit up straight, posture and everything. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Damn pop filter, okay. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. The main character in this fucked up book. You know what? I feel like we're gonna learn a lot about Yuri as we've discovered a much more detailed synopsis about the book. And once again, comparing the main character to her. Interesting.
No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not.
Okay. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that.
That's what you were talking about.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. I thought you mean something else about her.
Something else?
Never mind. You didn't even get that far yet.
Oh gosh. She's talking about the gore shit. The cutting.
so I don't know why that came into my head. AHAHA.
Yuri, are you feeling alright?
Eh?
Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little...
My breathing?
Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat.
I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water.
Alright, don't push yourself. This is going different, dude. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Oh gosh, not you.
Hero? Something happened just now?
Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess.
So you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
You know, it's okay, so I'm trying to like learn about Monika too. It seems like she's very concerned about the other girls. And that if she finds out that you're like treating them badly or reject them or whatever, then I don't know, it's probably not that simple, but I don't know, it's probably just like her omniscient position that she exerts. She's got omniscient energy.
Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other?
Eh? Should we wait for Yuri?
Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her.
Oh great, so I can't share mine with Yuri, the one I wrote this for, great. Yeah, exactly, yeah, she's always like keeping a check, like, so what's going on with you and her? It was the same with Sayori last time. She was like, what's going on with you two? You sure you really left her hanging? And it's like, God, fuck you. Yeah, it's crazy. She's like, it's like Monika is the game.
Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and slip it back into my bag. You know what? Yeah, you know, I really don't know if this matters, but we'll go with Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first.
Hero, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home.
What? Harsh.
Would you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? You think I'm stupid?
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. Yeah, Monika was like my first instinct to pick there, but I don't know. I feel like I should learn about Natsuki at least. Like, at least learn something when I get to possibly doing her part, but I don't know. I'll probably do Sayori next on the next playthrough. It's because I feel like I should. Y'all start somewhere, right? Although I know you can't really pick Monika. At least not through any way that I know. Yet.
You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it.
Oh, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about?
Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again.
Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess.
Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid.
Okay, hers is still the same. Cool.
Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't...
Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. People don't even take my writing seriously.
Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did?
I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. Finger guns. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's go talk to God now. Well, yeah, Yuri over Monika by default, but Monika's great too.
Hi, Euro. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, do you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better? I'm always listening.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. Much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
Kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Don't worry, Euro. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. Hand Monika my poem. Yeah, exactly, Genova. Like Yuri is definitely first pick. But if not, then we gotta find a way for Monika.
Great job, Euro. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
Easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Oh, too real. That way it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right?
Damn right I do.
Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people.
Wow. Well, I'm sure that's a clue.
She spends so much time in her own head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time.
Oh man, that's too real too. Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. Still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monika. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
That a clue towards her character? You know, kind of putting on that confident front to cover up, you know, some little insecurities. I see. Well, that's like every human. Well, let's read it then. Right, and this is the same one too. I believe so. I believe this is the same. Just like, obviously it's a little more complex than Natsuki's, so Natsuki's was easier to like realize. But I'm pretty sure Monika's is the same too.
So, what do you think?
It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. It is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany?
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other.
Okay. Is that her saying that become friends with all the girls or do all the girls first and then I can tell you about this epiphany, this deeper side? Monika has to be the last girl.
Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect and you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. You keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. Just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Alright, I guess we show Yuri now. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Exceptional.
What was that?
Did I say that out loud?
Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
Going to hate me.
You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri.
I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? AHAHA.
Yuri takes a breath.
So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before.
Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment. Coming from you. This is actually my first time, really.
Huh?
Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again.
Well, I know that. I just mean,
Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. This is different too. Yuri is very different this time around. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. It's like Yuri is different, and all the other Monika and Natsuki are the same to fill in the gaps of what is supposed to be there. I mean, I know I'm on like the Yuri path, and I've been on the Yuri path, but you know, still, it's cool.
Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Just that their specific writing habits are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened.
Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased though.
Biased how?
Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. You mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Yes, this is also the same. Okay. I have to be sure.
I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
It took you a long time to read.
Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty.
Eh? That's a relief.
Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. This is our first time sharing. I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Euro.
Really? I must have totally missed the point.
I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poems often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work.
I don't like this. The screen hasn't glitched. Yuri hasn't glitched. Monika hasn't popped in front of the text bubbles. This sense of security is oddly insecure. Which goes back to the quote of Yuri's quote, "Isn't it amazing how a writer can take your own lack of imagination and completely throw you for a loop?" Yeah, exactly.
I usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing.
It's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so...
Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you.
You think so?
Yeah, of course.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Yoro.
Me too. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated, you're telling me. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just, I don't know why I thought the theme was slightly lower pitched. I was like, hold up. No, it's normal, okay. Ooh, this game, okay. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. That's what I ended up getting myself into. Of course it wasn't. So shit. Maybe my ears aren't deceiving me. Fuck's sake, dude. Across the room, Monika's writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Thank you, screen, for not glitching. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper sharing all their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language?
Eh? Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? You completely missed the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Damn! Which people did, by the way. Monika liked it, and Euro did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you suggestions of my own. Oh, damn. First of all...
Excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style.
Okay, this is definitely the same. I remember this sass. I don't expect it to change
Anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet.
Oh shit.
And Euro liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh.
I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Eh? That's not what I... You're just...
Yuri stands up as well.
Maybe you're just jealous that Euro appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
I know. If I was full of myself, would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Euro started showing up.
Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your own insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look. That's... Oh, God. Oh, God. You want to be edgy, bitch? Edgy. Sorry, that's my lifestyle so much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to give themselves after graduating middle school, you know.
If you want to prove something, stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can counterbalance your talk just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you, how hard you try. Well, be careful or you might cut yourself on the edge, Yuri.
Oh my bad, you already do, don't you?
Don't you accuse me of cutting myself? Oh, what the fuck is wrong with... Oh, my God.
Yeah, go...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Oh my God. Oh my fucking... Holy shit. Dude. Oh my... Oh shit. Oh shit. What is going on? Oh no. Bruh. Woo! Hello, Monica. Oh man. Oh man. Yo. Oh, I know you noticed that. I know. Let me have it. What you got? Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Holy shit, that was crazy. Oh my God. Yo. Yo. Oh my God. Whew, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Laugh it up. Laugh it up, Genova.
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. Probably better for us to stay out of this.
Dude, this is like... See, I had a feeling about Yuri because I know we learned about her thing with knives in the first playthrough. But like for the game to like bend in on itself and Natsuki to straight up talk about Yuri cutting herself and just... Like this part without Sayori is getting nuts, dude. Holy shit.
We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. AHAHA. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, this makes you want to spend less time with the others, and that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Interesting. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it.
I did. Oh my! What did Yuri tell Natsuki after we left?
I didn't mean it.
Yuri's rocking back and forth on her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri?
I didn't mean it.
I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did.
Yuri, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, this meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want.
Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monika.
You can go first, Monika. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take that responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Euro.
Bag solid. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the fight where Sayori butts in, and without her butting in, oh my gosh, it escalates that far. This is crazy. I accidentally hit the Windows key and I almost flipped the fuck out.
It would just be embarrassing with you listening. Sigh. Guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I guess that makes two of us.
I'm sorry for causing trouble.
Okay, alright. Okay. Alright. Okay, you bastard game. Well, you're damn right I'm still going, Yuri. What? So here's my thing, and here's where I'm conflicted with that, right? And don't tell me what I should do or tell me if I'm right, but this is just kind of me talking, right? So Monika's whole writing tip of the day, which was the whole meta tip, right? She was like, don't keep your pen in one spot for too long or the ink will blot. Just go with the flow, right? If you try too hard, then you won't. It won't go like you think, right? That's what she said. So maybe to get Yuri, I have to go Natsuki here. Maybe if I go too hard for Yuri, it's gonna fuck everything up. I don't know. There might be something to that. Either way, I think. Oh man, I think that might be where I have to stop today. Okay, hold on. I was so scared that I didn't save. Oh my god. It just ran through my... I was like, did I save? I was like, no. Genova reminded me last time. Or someone reminded me too last time. Thank you to whoever that was. I just freaked out. I was like, where are my saves? And I remembered we're in the next playthrough. So, yeah, let's continue on. I remember what happened right before this. Monika and fucking Yuri were talking, right? And, it just immediately cut to this. Like there's some fuckery going on. The game's glitching. The lack of Sayori is making things weird. So I'm just gonna stop stalling and keep going. Let's go. Okay, we're still on the Yuri path. So let's go for it. But at the same time, I'm gonna follow Monika's advice. Kinda not. I don't know, man. I actually have to see where this path goes. We'll give a little bit to Natsuki. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Woo! Woo! Nice. Fuck you, Doki Doki. That was crazy. Okay. Whew, I'm good. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me.
Welcome back, Euro.
Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Dude, that quarrel was intense. No Sayori here was. That just went way out of control. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monika isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. Oh god.
About yesterday. I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this.
I just want to point something out. Look at me. Look at me, right? What am I doing? I don't even have to pick out a thumbnail for this series. I'm just constantly in a state of just putting my hands on my face. Oh my gosh.
Not just me, but Natsuki as well.
Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. Now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it.
Euro. Don't say those kind of things so frankly.
Hello, Genova? You know you were right on time, man.
They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around in. Sorry, what am I saying right now?
Oh, keep saying it. We're on your route. Come on. Hey, have you guys seen Monika? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Monika, who knows what Monika's doing. You know, Monika, I think she's been late. She's also been late. I know that's like a Sayori thing, but it's kind of a Monika thing too, and I'm wondering, cause she's like the game. I don't know what Monika, she's the god. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. You haven't either? Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, you two, you need to squash this tension before we go crazy again and shit starts flashing all over my screen. Let's not do that again, thank you. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. Oh, apparently it's not like her. Okay, fuck what I said. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do so? Oh my gosh, how does Natsuki not remember?
Eh?
Jeez. Okay.
But
I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. I mean, Yuri is the type to worry and be super anxious and overthink things, but in this case, I'll let it slide. I think she has a reason. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
There you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long anyway?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
Oh, that's the time Monika was late. That's right, it was on the second day. Okay, so that's just consistent now. It's just this one time about study hall. Okay. Can you all stop laughing? That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? Okay, this is the same too.
I wasn't where you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication.
Pay no mind to my hand-to-face gestures. This is just kind of what I have to do for playing this. God, why did I do a face cam? Fuck this shit. Okay.
Well, thanks, Yuri.
You should play something for us sometime.
That's...
Monika looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet.
Is it about us?
Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Euro.
Monika smiles sweetly. You know, you gotta love Monika when she does the old Toscarin pose. Hands behind back, skirt flapping in the wind. Mischievous smile. But I see through her act. I see through... I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She's like talking about us. And I don't mean just Euro. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I choose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. What?
Euro, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club.
Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway.
Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason.
Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy.
Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this.
You're getting a phone call? What the hell? Buzz. Oh, okay. Not now, phone. I'm on edge. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag.
Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much.
Merch? Buy my merch. If there's one thing that could make my reading time, I'd buy Yuri merch.
Any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well.
Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as he retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I need to remember to give Yuri like that kind of chill, shy girl tone to her voice. Oh, dude, I would love a Yuri hoodie. What? Hell yeah. Actually, I'd want a Monika hoodie too. Or like a Monika like hat or something with an all-seeing eye, or just her staring directly at you. Yeah. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long.
Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Speak of the devil.
Did Yuri leave again? Did Yuri leave you again?
Why did I laugh in her voice? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Yo, I think we went with her to do this last time. Huh. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for her. I'm sure this will go great. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway.
Ha ha. Ha ha.
What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. Oh god. Sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. What the fuck is going on? Are they in pain? Reach the corner and peer around it? Oh god. Yuri? Yeah, what the fuck? She was cutting herself? What the fuck, dude? Demery says they have some nice character merch in their official store. That's great. That's great. I'll definitely have to buy some after I've suffered through this. Holy fuck, dude. I knew some fucked up shit was happening around that corner, but the fact that we found her like cutting herself, holy shit, dude. And I guess the fact that Natsuki brought that up in the argument yesterday was real fucked up too. It's like, and it's weird, Natsuki didn't remember it. It's like, why does Monika and Yuri remember it? She like only erased Natsuki's memories. Weird. And I'm just assuming she erased Natsuki's memories. Let's be real. Monika is God. You know, fuck it. You know, she's fucking with us. She always knows what's going on. Genova says he's laughing so hard. Oh my gosh. I know you love this shit.
I'm back. Thanks for waiting patient. Oh yeah. Yo, do you like oolong tea?
Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything?
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Ah, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. She must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try expressing myself. Hold on, let me drink some water before they hit me with another fucking bomb. Holy shit. Okay. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway.
Ah, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Euro. It's very endearing.
Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I'll watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Euro, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Eh, why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back.
And I want to say one more thing. I don't want to delay progress too much because I want to see everything that the game has to show. But one more thing. Even though the game is fucking with me hard and freaking me out and really hitting me with the jump scares and the really like things that would probably be very triggering to me if I experience them myself. I'm still like getting to know Yuri and like her own problems. Like it's still really like sad and I'm really like caring for Yuri, even though it's fucking with me hard. It's just I don't know. I like it and hate it for that.
I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I'm not going to repeat what Genova just said. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri, listen, we both know this is not that kind of game. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, Our bodies are even closer to each other.
I can't see too well.
Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. Josh says the face cam makes this so much better, trust me. Okay. Alright, I guess seeing my suffering adds something, yeah? Great, I'm glad. I'm glad I'm doing this for a reason. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. Use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax. Yeah, relax, man, breathe. It's all good, you're chilling. You know, no scary texts pop up. You know, you're all good. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Ah, sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Ah, that's okay, I won't take any.
Yeah, are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. Didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. As a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. And I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. I remember this. It was very cute.
No, little tension right there.
But I'm scared now. Okay. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened.
Euro.
Sorry. Guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily.
I can't. Euro.
Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me. Oh my god, this is way different. My teacup gets knocked over.
Euro. My heart won't stop pounding, Euro.
Oh god.
I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore.
What the fuck is going on?
Can you feel it, Euro?
Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest.
Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you.
Oh my god, the eyes. Holy shit, what is going on? What the fuck is going on?
It's time to share poems.
Moving on. Sure, fuck it.
I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Euro, this one might even be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued, Euro. Everything that you write is a treasure to me.
My heart pounds just... stop talking about your heart pounding, Jesus. You're not the only one with anxiety here.
I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad, Euro? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions.
Oh, I know. We've noticed.
I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay?
All right. Oh, is this different? This seems pretty different. Wheel. A rotating wheel. Turning an axle. Grinding. But I still can't read her. Right, damn it. Bolt head. Linear gearboy. Falling sky. 7 holy stakes. A docked ship. A portal to another world. A thin hope tied to a thick rope. A love harness. Parabolic gearboy. Expanding universe. Time controlled by slipping cogwheels. Existence of God. Swimming with open water in all directions. Drowning. A prayer written in blood. A prayer written in time. Devouring snakes with human eyes ahead. Connecting all living human eyes. The kaleidoscope of holy stakes. Exponential gearboy. A sky of exploding stars. God despairing the existence of God. A wheel rotating in 6 dimensions. 40 gears in a ticking clock. A clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet. A clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time. A boathead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to a damn, they're like merging now. A kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks. Time devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions. Breathing gear boy. Breathing boathead, a breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. Oh Jesus, okay. I'm having to remember my breath here. Holy fuck.
Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we just pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though.
Holy fuck, okay. Woo! Palms are sweaty. Mom's spaghetti. Okay. That is poetry. So let's see. Well, I want to talk to God, but let's talk to Natsuki.
Yeah, just as I thought. Euro, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing.
Yuri on his sweater already, Genova says. Jesus.
To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club, Euro? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together. Not exclude each other even more. That is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away.
Alrighty then. I wonder if she's in a bad mood but doesn't really understand why. Because she can't remember what happened yesterday.
Yo, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see.
Oh god, don't erase my memories. Don't you Men in Black flash me.
I didn't even have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri.
Oh god. Kami, I'm sorry.
I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
Holy fuck. Yeah.
She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head and I know how to treat my club members.
But okay, alright, Monica. Well, that's probably the most blunt she's been so far. Are we gonna listen to her though? Let's see. Wait, did I mess up my thing? God, I'm sorry.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Save me, the colors they won't. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise won't stop, violent, grating waveforms, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Endless poem of meaningless? Interesting. Well, Monika's having her own struggle, clearly. Holy shit. What? What the fuck do you mean delete her? What are you talking about?
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monika's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
So, okay, before I click this, it seems more like now to me that Monika... Okay, so I know I've been joking this whole time about Monika being like a god and like being the game itself. She might be like trapped, or she might know that she's in a game or something like that. I don't know. Cause she's like being like, at first she was like really subtly meta, and now she's like glitching and telling us like overt stuff and just straight up telling us about Yuri and everything. It's pretty crazy, but let's see. Let's see. Things I like about Papa. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa gives me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I like when Papa gives me lunch money. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up I'm sorry, I can't do this voice. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's, oh, what? A pardon? Hello? Game? Monika? Oh. Okay, excuse me.
I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, now everyone's been a little more lively ever since Yuri joined and we've started with some club activities. This isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members. And the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know?
What's so great about getting new members anyway? You already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage.
Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Euro?
Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Euro to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monika, I always get nervous when the music cuts. Do you really think not that the music is any comfort, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Euro joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home.
Was the secret poem we unlocked about Natsuki, is she getting like abused by her dad? Like, because I was wondering who that secret poem I unlocked applied to. She has to be like the only one. It would have to be her or Monika, but Monika's thing is more like existential. It might just be Natsuki.
And Euro isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Oh yeah, and assuming that secret poem was written by Natsuki, it's kind of has the really simple, and it was repetitive too, so like stylistically you could probably determine that too.
I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monika's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Euro wants to get more members too. Right?
I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monika wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation.
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did?
That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything.
Euro, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join.
That's true. Monika sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends.
She doesn't want to be home. Yeah, some shit's going on at home.
Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me? She's not taking anything. Oh,
she's not taking anything away.
No, Euro. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. I feel really bad for Natsuki right now, dude. This was like her haven, and I'm sure some of you and I have known people that have really bad home lives, you know, not the best parents or just shitty living situations that they try to be out of the house as much as possible, man. That's a very real thing, for sure, especially if you're getting abused and trying to be out of there.
This is bad. I don't know what to do.
Well, you have an opinion on the festival?
I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess.
Okay, that got me. Fuck you. Wow. Tell us how you really feel, Yuri.
I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Okay, I'm beginning to really understand Yuri. It seems like she doesn't like anything except her books and whoever she's into, aka us. Or Euro, right? And she seems to harbor some pretty, like, wild thoughts. I mean, granted, if you've delved into the thoughts of any general person of what they thought of other people, they might be thinking stuff like that, so maybe that's not too far off, but we are getting dangerously into her mind. Monika straight up said, hey, if you keep paying attention to Yuri, it's gonna be bad for her. You're like enabling her behavior, which we know what that means. Which I don't want, because I care about a character, but I am so fucked up. I'm so fucked up that I'm considering still going the Yuri path. I've come this far. I'm 2 routes deep of the I assume 4. Maybe I have to get all the girls to unlock Monika, but I don't know. Oh, this sucks, man. I'm questioning my morality. In a video game, I know, but still, it's like, I see what they're doing.
It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that.
Okay, oh wow, okay. Alright. Okay, well that's a little more intense. Maybe not, maybe most people wouldn't be thinking that. Alright, so maybe that's just a Yuri thing. Cool.
I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Euro? What do you want to get out of this club?
Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place.
I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monika with the festival, then I'm on your side as well.
Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday. But I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monika. I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Euro? Please don't take this the wrong way, but...
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hold on. Let me brace myself real quick.
I'm going to chat a little bit with Euro before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all.
Oh, great. Awesome.
It's important to me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest.
Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
Dude, Genova says, hide behind the filter, you coward. I can't. I left my shock mount somewhere else when I was doing audio. I left the shock mount to my microphone. And I can't put my microphone on my stand anymore, so I can't hide behind it. I just have this fucking hand. And my arm's getting tired. My shield. Other hand.
See you tomorrow.
Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Yo, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. You're kind of like I'm responsible for that as president.
Oh, the screen's getting fuzzy.
And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. How mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know, AHAHA. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here.
You know what? I know what you mean.
But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together.
That's true. You're not an option yet.
I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand.
I guess she knows that we're aware of what's going on too. Damn it, now I feel bad for God.
So that's why. Wait, not yet. No, stop it.
Oh, man. Damn, now I'm feeling bad for Monika. Shit. Okay, let's save. This sucks, dude. So, yeah, that's totally reaffirming what I'm thinking, that Monika knows she's in a game. And now she's reaching out to us, the player, not Euro as a character, us. You know, and just being like, yo, I know, listen, I know I'm sounding weird right now, but wink, I know you know what I'm saying. Can we talk about this? No, not yet. No. And the game's kind of like forcing things to progress, even though she doesn't want them to necessarily. And she was questioning the pointlessness of it all. She's kind of feeling like nihilistic over the fact that she somehow knows. Again, I'm assuming a lot here, but I don't know. Anyway. Let's take a breather here for a moment, because damn, this game gets intense, man. Ooh.